Gabe. This is Billy from Inside Control Academy here in St. Pete, Florida. I wanted to cover shoulder pressure and side mount, specifically directional control from side mount. I saw a forum post where Gordon Ryan was talking about knee wedges and how important they were, and I think that's true. But I just made the comment that once you have shoulder pressure on, you don't need the knee wedges anymore. And you know, I had a couple guys argue with me, and I feel like there are a lot of people in the jiu-jitsu community that really don't, that don't have, or haven't been exposed to like real heavy shoulder pressure. And so I want to cover that a little bit with you guys. So basically from the side mount position, right, when you have like an aggressive side mount with the underhook and shoulder pressure, without any kind of head control on Billy, his hips are free to move, and his knee and his feet can get inside and start to return guard. Especially Billy, he's really flexible. So we use a really tight knee wedge to stop him from being able to get back inside. Now Billy probably still could. He's so flexible, he can put that near side hook in, right? And so if you don't have head control, if you don't have real shoulder pressure, if you don't have directional control of the head, you need knee wedges. But the goal from side mount should be, if you want to force an opportunity, to get directional control of the head, right? If Billy's head is allowed to face me, right? Don't even use your hands. Get your legs around me. It's really easy for him to get his legs around me, right? But without moving my hands, now get your legs around me. It's really difficult for him to do that once I'm able to turn his neck. And that's like a pretty light turn. And so that's the goal. So when I get to side mount, right, especially in the transition before he's able to develop real frames, I want to hook under the armpit and settle my shoulder like into this low chest and move my shoulder down towards my hand, my palm. And what I'm doing is I'm gaining directional control over the head, but I'm also putting an extreme amount of pressure on his arteries, the blood supply to the brain, right? So when I'm doing that, this hand is also supporting me by pulling on his underhook in one form or fashion. Depending on, it doesn't matter what grip he has, whether it's what time is a grip, or like a frame here, or if he has the underhook, right? I'm pulling on the underhook, or if I have the underhook full, I'm pulling on the underhook. Now, because I want to favor my shoulder, I'm turning towards that left side because I'm using shoulder pressure on my left shoulder. This knee, I can't physically knee wedge and get pressure on him. So in order to get the pressure, this knee has to come away and it becomes more of a shin wedge, right? But once we get pressure on, I can move my legs away from him. Can you get your legs around me, Billy? Almost impossible. Do you feel comfortable? How do you relieve pressure from here? He's got to pull my shoulder away to relieve that pressure. Now from here, I can bring my knee up and control that arm, getting my leg behind his head and essentially trapping his near side arm. Now from here, the only grip I have left is the Batimazi grip. So like keep this Batimazi nice and strong. Here I can't really I can't really push it. I don't have the leverage. And a lot of guys will do the arm triangle from here, but that's also very difficult. So what I like to do is, again, shoulder pressure. I'm gonna use my leverage and I'm gonna put his arm outside the line of his shoulder. Now it's much easier for me to break that grip down. And now I have both dominant grip from the top position. Now from here, I can easily hold the head, right, and start working into the mount position. Or if we're in that what time is a grip position, I can break it down to his chest, come up and hit cowboy armbar, or we can go into triangles. A lot of different opportunities there, but it's because I broke his grips down. Now, some guys are very strong with their frames. It's very difficult for me to get pressure on them. And so once this happens, it can be really difficult. So some of the things we try to do are to get off of the grips and get below them in order to start to create that pressure and get him to pull the hand away. Other things, like if I just can't, okay, then I'm gonna settle on him a little bit, use my shoulder, and I'm using an inside, near side tie, elbow tie. So if he tries to turn towards me here and get on his knees, it's really difficult, right? Now I'm putting pressure on his belly, and over time what's gonna happen is, as he's fighting to get his legs back in and to get directional control over me, look at the position of his head right now. It's facing kind of up. I can snipe that grip and start to get into the pressure. Right, now I can work on finding my submissions and getting the submission. But getting to the shoulder pressure is what's difficult. Actually once you get the face turned, it becomes easy, right? And so, and this is something that Rob always preached, is that if you're in the side mount position, Billy is not going to give me any unforced errors. He's not just gonna make mistakes and stick his arms out and give me underhooks, right? I'm gonna have to create those opportunities, and we have a tool to do that. So if I'm in the top position and I have dominant position and I'm able to apply pressure to the face, why wouldn't I start with that? I think that's the soundest, strongest strategy, thank you, and philosophy from the side mount. And so if you have never felt shoulder pressure or have never really done it, I encourage you to try it. It completely changed my game, and you know, it's the shits. Yeah. So this is for you, r/Rutaz or whatever, and everybody else in the jiu-jitsu community. I hope you guys got something out of this. I hope it helps your jiu-jitsu, and tune in for more. I'll probably be posting some more videos in the near future. Thank you.